back everybody to Megaman Super Fighting Robot, and we are going to be tackling the Robot Rematch stage. As a whole, it is not too terribly hard as long as you have a good route through the actual 8 robot capsules, and I believe I have a good solid routing through the Robot Masters. Now, the first part of this stage is nothing to write home about. Now we do come across a new enemy, the Sniper Joe Proto. This is the only one that you can't really avoid by just jumping and moving on, so you do have to get rid of this one. As you can see, nothing too terrible. The third one is placed in an easy position to get around. And that's pretty much the extent of the level. That is it, other than the rematch stages and the boss afterwards. Now the first one I go after is Axeman. If something's going to go wrong, it's going to be with him. Now he'll do a series of 2 to 3 jumps, and then he'll do an arcing shot twice, and then a ground pound. And then he'll do 2 to 3 more jumps. It's random if he does 2 or 3. Then he'll do 2 ground pounds, and then an arcing shot. And then basically he'll alternate back and forth between those 2. So let me see if I can demonstrate this. So he's going to do arc, and a ground pound. Then either 2 or 3 jumps, it doesn't really matter, honestly. And then he's going to do a ground pound, then a ground pound, then an arc. So he just alternates back and forth, flip-flops. And so even if he does corner you in the left or right corners, as long as you know what he did last, then you know what he'll do next. So after I get rid of Axeman, I usually tackle Daggerman next. And that's because there's many times he can screw you over. Not necessarily with this attack, but that. That attack is extremely fast, and it's very hard to react. So that attack I'm not really too worried about. It's just when he appears right in front of you. He just gives you a split second to react. After that, then you're pretty much toast, and you're going to get hit at least once, if not twice. With the attack from above, as long as you can lead him from the left to the right or right to the left, you're never going to really get hit from that particular attack. But it's between Dagger and Axeman that I would tackle first, just because of their speed and or power and unpredictability. See, if he corners you in a corner like that, it's going to be very hard to get around any sort of attack that he does. So he can screw you very easily. Well, since I'm doing so well, I'm going to be choosing Magic Man next. He's another one that can, based on his randomness, just bowl you over with his ridiculous moves. You kind of want to be on an opposite side of where he is, and even then he can still trip you up. My goodness, it's when he alternates between fire and ice that really is just wonky. As soon as you see that blue hand come up, you better jump. He does at least either 2 fire patterns or 2 ice patterns in a row, and he'll always then swap sides. He does no more than 2. So since I'm doing okay, I'm going after Coleman. And the reason why I'm doing him, it's kind of interspersed between Magic Man. You could do Magic Man or Coleman 3rd or 4th, it doesn't really matter which order, just as long as they're done early. It's because sometimes some of his randomness can just screw you over. I like saying that phrase a lot apparently, but it applies in this case and for a lot of these Robot Masters. Now, in the previous Robot Master room, there was some pillars in the background that you could use as safe areas. Not so here. It's really hard to figure out where that safe area is for his big attack. Here you kind of want to go halfway between the 2 pillars on either side, and then that should get you the safe area you're looking for. So, now that I have full health, another person who surprisingly screws me over a few times is Soakman. there's been several attempts where I've beaten all 7 Robot Masters and saved Silkman for last, thinking he's going to be a rather easy boss to do because of his pattern, and then he just surprises me and kills me after a long, arduous battle through the other 7. Needless to say, I was not amused. So I would take him in the latter 4 of the Robot Master order, but still not one of the last ones, because there's plenty wrong that can go here that you just can't prepare for. Other than that, there's really not much to talk about. Just keep up on those soap bubbles going all over the place. Now, of course, the next one is naturally Zapman. He's not too terribly bad. In fact, he's actually on the low end of the Robot Master threat list, but there are a couple instances that can mess you up. It's really hard to get over that first one. I usually get hurt by that first shield. But after that, it's pretty easy to dodge him. Okay, this is where he's going to break his first pattern. He still has not changed. So no shield, now these attacks. Now we swap over to the other side and we just keep going back and forth, and I don't really know why I messed up there. I shouldn't really have messed up, not once, but twice now. So what ended up being a rather easy boss has now become hard because I got hit twice. Now 3 times, 4 times when I shouldn't have even got hit more than once, if that. So, change of plans. I was going to do Trash Man next, but his randomness will screw me over. So I'm actually going to do Leaf Man, which I know for a fact he does not deviate. So I can use that to my advantage and make sure that I can at least score a win here. Okay, as long as I don't get hurt as much. Okay, the point is to go to the far ends of the room. That way he's always at a 2/3 distance from you when he does that, so when he does his little hopping jump 3-prong spike attack, your slide will go in between the middle and the far. So distance is always important in leading him. You have to lead him at that certain distance every single time, and you always slide between the middle and the far one during his jump. Takes practice, but you shouldn't even be hit once with Leaf Man. Okay, this energy is gonna have to do for Trash Man. Now, if he's nice, he'll continue to do his attack from above, where all the blocks fall down. If he's not nice, he's gonna be random and do all sorts of... Oh gosh, already he's not being nice. Okay, this is good. We can get a whole bunch of hits on him this way. You want him to do that. You want him to do that attack from above. This is not helping. Trash Man, you're being not very helpful at the moment. You're being your stupid random self. Do your attack from above. Oh my gosh. I cannot die to you here. Oh, and you're done. Oh, whoo-hoo-hoo, look at that! All of them done, and 1 life, Buster only. I do not even have to redo that again for you on camera. The rest is all just deaths on Proto Man. That's it. I'll even give you a tally at the end of the video how many deaths each Robot Master gave me, so that should be fun to view. So yeah, like Mega Man Unlimited, we are going to be fighting brother against brother. So this case, though, he's a lot harder than his Unlimited edition. So much so that I actually had to practice offline in terms of not even recording it like 8-9 times to kind of figure out his pattern. And even now, there's certain instances where he'll just trip me up. First and foremost, he's going to do a small shot and then slide towards you. And you're supposed to jump in between the first and the second shots, but sometimes that doesn't always happen. So you want to jump forwards. Okay, I'm not really performing very well, am I? Yeah, this is gonna be a failure take, for sure. Yep. Yep. Wonder how many takes is gonna be. Any betters, anyone? Proto Man is tough, but he's doable. I'm like getting closer each time. I just need to get hurt a little less, and then I should outlast him. As before, his first attack is a small Mega Blast and then a slide towards you. You want to do a quick hop, and then a hop over him, and you should have fallen through the first and the second. When he slides towards you, do not jump. He will try and catch you. So hop forward the first two, and then hop over the third. Hop, hop, and then he'll pretty much repeat the pattern. But now going at a... oh gosh, now going at a different part of the room. If that makes any sense. And then pretty much rinse and repeat from this point forward. And do that blast, jump, jump. Ah, that's how you dodge that. Yep, he'll try and catch you in the jump there. So just stay in the corner for that slide. Jump forward, jump, jump. Okay, this is the part that I really have a hard time getting through and dodging. So you can see, you can go from one end of the room to the other and keep up this pattern. It's easier the first pattern to dodge. There we go. Ah, I fell for the jump. I fell for that jump. Whew, hoo, hoo, hoo. And with that, Proto Man is down. Not too bad, not too bad. Uh-oh. Was he working for Wily all this time? No, he wasn't. Of course he wasn't. We all knew this. Of course he was. Of course we can. Good old bait and switch trick from Dr. Wily. It started in Megaman 3, I believe. I'm a good guy now! Let's work on Gamma! Psych! It all started with Megaman 3, folks. How about we just deal with each other right now? Where are you going? So, nope. Dr. Wily still does not learn. So let's save that. Oh, wow, I can't believe I did that Buster only. That was amazing. And we have a brand new Wily Castle song, actually, just for this one stage only. And yep, there's the skull. Oh, wow. Wow, this is like the Mega Man theme really slowed down. That's kind of cool. I like that. But we're going to see if we can kick Wily's butt. I'm assuming this is the final level, so we'll see you all in the final video.